We're back. You're watching the Jersey City Show. Don't forget Hudson Media, which is going to play a big role when we start the Christmas contest, which we're going to go into right now. Now, before I go over the tips for the Christmas contest, I want to go back and look at some of the homes from the past. Now, a lot of you guys put a lot of effort into these homes, but you miss a few things. That's what cost you like $1,000. So, without further ado, let's go look at some of the homes, and I'm going to critique a few things here. And this show is airing the Tuesday, and it's also airing on Thanksgiving. Take heed, because I've been doing this for like 11, 12 years now. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go to the first house. Here we go. Now, you see this home? Now, this is down in the Marion section. Beautiful house. It's a perfect one to decorate. The problem here that holds them back is the windows. If you look up at the top, it's like a dark void up there. String out the window. That's going to be a recurring theme. Hang the Christmas lights on the inside of the window. Upstairs would have worked fine, or really would have worked fine on the bottom floor. Just outline the windows. It brightens it up more. Believe me, they would have got in further into at least the final discussion of homes. Here's. Now, you see this house? Again, too much white, in my opinion. But look at the dark voids of the windows. You gotta have something in the windows. Put the candle in there, candy cane, whatever it is, it's a dark void up there. And again, with the Christmas lights, don't use the white. First, it doesn't even film well. Use colors, like we say, and I'll say it later on. All white ain't right. Let's look at another one. Here, again, nice house. If you strung out the windows from the inside, you don't have to get outside to do this. It's like I do here with the Christmas windows at the studio. String the lights inside the windows. It'll bring it out because you kind of got the dark void. Look at the bottom floor. You decorated on the bottom, you got nothing stringing the windows. Decorate the inside of the windows. The Christmas lights are cheap nowadays anyway. Let's look at another one. Big house, again, going back to windows. This is where we're dropping it. And I tell you, to decorate the inside of your windows, go down to Home Depot, get these little electrical clips with the glue back. You just peel it back and you stick in there and you open the clip and you put the Christmas lights in. Makes it real easy. Real easy. If you put lights on the inside of these windows here, and this is a past winter from years ago, this house is in there. And the other problem is on the bottom floor, they decorate, you have this big SUV there. That holds you back because they got an animated Santa Claus in there. I don't know how you deal with that. Follow me on Twitter this year because I may say where I'm coming next. Get the car out of there because that could have cost them. But what really cost these people was not stringing out the windows on the top floor. Next. Well, this house looks pretty good. The only thing that holds out here, now, he's got the windows strung out. He's got everything decorated, really bright. But really, this house, the architecture of the house, yells out to trim out the house. And I know that's a lot of work, but you're getting like $1,000. And this guy has been up on the in between the two floors. You got to somehow get somebody to string lights and outline the house. If he had outlined the house, he was in the final discussion. But unfortunately, you got a car in front of him, and he really decorated up the front yard. We got another one? Now here, to the eye, riding by on the street, this house looks good. Could have been so much better, again, if you took the time and decorated the windows. I like the blue effect. But again, look at all the darkness there. Put the candles in the window, the candy cane, string out the windows. This house, again, with the architecture of it, with the front porch and all, this house, it begs to be decorated. Take the time, plan. Some of you guys are real planners. The ones that are on the fringe, you got to plan more. That was the last one. Heed my advice. Because I'm not one of the judges, but I am one of the spotters, and I'm one of the people that put the house in the contest. And I'm telling you, when I'm watching the judging in these houses, it's always the windows that lose it for you. Decorate the windows. Use colored lights. I should have my other glasses on, but I should know this by heart. When you're decorating your house, all white ain't right. Just keep that in mind. Don't hide the address. And if you don't have an address on your house, please go to Home Depot or a hardware store and get some numbers. Good size numbers, by the way. Make sure your lights are on. From 6 o'clock to midnight, use a timer. That's the best way. I tell you, when the camera guys come back to film after the house has been spotted, the house isn't lit. You're not in the game. Use the timer. The things cost like $3. The decorations. You want to go with the nativity scene? Fine. You want to go with Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman? Fine. Don't put Santa in the nativity scene. Nothing worse than having baby Jesus situation going on with a huge Jack Frost behind him, or Santa Claus. You want to do that on one side? Fine. Put Santa Claus on the other side of the house. That makes sense. Don't mix them up. And you don't see a lot of it anymore, but some of the people have it. Don't overdo it with the inflatables. I know it's easy. You got the little pump, you plug it in, and we're done. There's no originality there. Don't overdo it. I don't mind inflatables, but if you got 10 inflatables outside, you're not going to get in there. What else we got here? I should have my glasses on. Don't chance the spotters spotting your house. Go to the website, patshows.com, email me your address, or tweet it at JC Hudson Media. Like Santa Claus goes around at night on Christmas Eve, I'm going to run around the city. I'll be tweeting as I do it. Take the time. If you're a decorator, tweet it now. JC Hudson Media. We need the followers anyway. Tell me where your houses are. I'll make sure you're on the list. We're going to have the thing in the Jersey Journal. We're going to run the ad about 3-4 times. Mark just finished the ad. Put a little effort into it, unlike other years. Again, email me the address or tweet me the address. We don't want to miss your house. Right after Christmas, I come a knocking, and we got cash. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Jersey City Show. We'll be right back.